Hey everyone, Dan here with another tip. Hey, this particular tip is not really all that earth shaking, but I thought it was worth passing on, so I wanted to get with you on that. I want to talk about three kind of things that I use a lot when I'm setting up still lives. First off, what you're looking at, I want to talk about this tabletop surface. What it is, and this is the best part of the tip. What I did is I took the two leaves that I have for my dining room table. And I don't know if everyone has these kind of leaves or not for their dining room table, but I do. In fact, this is an old table my wife got from her grandmother, so she's probably turning over in her grave thinking this is how I'm using them. But what I do is there's two leaves and I put them together. You know how they're like have a groove and a dowel to hold them together, and put them together, and then I set them on top of my hospital table is what I normally use, because I like those because they go up and down and on wheels, so it's easy to move them around. And the thing that's nice about using these leaves from this dining room table is one part is dull, one side of them is dull, like what you're seeing right here, and if I was to flip them over, then they would be shiny and have a typical shiny finish. So that is my tip of the week when you're setting up still lives. That's a really nice, handy way to do it, and that way you don't have to go track down a bunch of wood or anything like that, or try to fake it, because most likely you have some sort of a dining room table that has leaves with it. And if you're careful with them, there's no reason they would ever get damaged or anything like that. So anyway, that's the tip. The other part of the tip is use a hospital table. Those are awesome. I use that for setting up still lives. I use it for when I hold my palette when I stand up to paint. It's just there's so many things you can use them for. I'll use them for when I'm priming canvases. I'll put everything on it and then wheel it around, because it'll go on top or above any other table, just because it's adjustable height. So I really think those are cool. The particular one I use is like $75 or $60 on eBay. Not a big fancy schmancy one, just one that works. All you need is a flat surface, and then it goes up and down, and that's it. I've seen them with drawers and all that, which are cool. No, nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying you don't necessarily need all that. And then the last thing I want to talk about in this still life setup thing here is this. What you're seeing there is a piece of fabric. What I have is I have a gooseneck light, and you don't have to have that. That's not a big deal. You could use any kind of a light that is somehow you can move it around. It'd be better if it wasn't on a pole. It'd be better if it was somehow you could move it over the still life or back, either with some sort of a swinging arm or something like that. But my particular one has a gooseneck, and then what I do is I put one compact fluorescent in it, daylight balanced, for 6,500 Kelvin. That's the color of the bulb. If you go to like Home Depot and tell them 6,500 Kelvin, they'll know what you're talking about. And I put that bulb in there, and it mimics north daylight. But anyway, that's only part of it. The other part of it is I take like a piece of fabric. This is like a piece of upholstery fabric that you're seeing the corner of here, and I lay it over it, and then I play with that piece of fabric and move it around. And that fabric is maybe 2 inches or 2 feet by 2 feet, or 18 inches by 18 inches, something like that. And that way I can play around with it and direct how I want that light to come out. And then occasionally, even sometimes that's not enough. So then what I will do is take a piece of cardboard and clip it to, it's just another wooden stand I've made, and then block the light with doing it that way too. And that way, that's how you get these nice effects with the blocked light, and you get this feeling of focus that you see here on this painting. Anyway, this was the painting for the week, and I thought this would be a great time for me to explain a few little tricks that I use within my studio to get the lighting effects, and to get the tabletop, and of course the hospital bed thingy, table, tray, whatever it is. Have a great day. Take care.